Hello there and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time here with me. If you like what you're about to see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are turned on. Alright, so let's get into this. Today's reading is about where and how your luck will change in the next probably 30 to 60 days. If there is a variance on the amount of time, I will say so in the individual reading. So before you, there are 4 options to choose from. Each one represents a different reading. The first one here is a Leprechaun. So this will be reading number 1. The second one is a Lucky Horseshoe. This will be your second reading. This one is a Pot of Gold, number 3. And number 4 is a Lucky Shamrock or a 4-leaf clover, however you want to look at that. It's your job to pick one or more of these symbols. There's no right or wrong way to pick, just use your intuition as best as you can. If you are having difficulty choosing, I suggest that you pause this video, close your eyes for a moment, and breathe. Meditate for a time if you wish. When you're ready, open your eyes and see which symbol or symbols draws your attention first. Below in the description box, you will find timestamps for each reading accordingly. Enjoy and see you at your reading. Hello there, group number 1. You chose the Leprechaun. All right. So what Spirit is telling me about this particular group, you are looking for luck to change when it has to do with someone special. Now this could be someone very close to you as in a friendship. It could be like a sibling, somebody who you grew up with that understands what happened when you were growing up. This could also be a romantic type of thing, but it does feel like you want your luck to change and to reunite, reconnect with someone. If this isn't the case, then it would be to connect with someone that you are interested in or have a strong feeling about, and maybe you don't know what the next step is, or you don't feel like they are paying attention or notice you or something along those lines. But let's find out some information first. Let's see what's happening here. Spirit, tell me about how and where group number 1's luck is going to change. Where are they going to be lucky? Group number 1, Spirit. Okay, I'll take that one. Inspiration is the first card here. Okay. And awareness. Okay, so group number 1, this feels like you have some kind of awareness and are inspired by somebody in particular. This does feel like, it feels like you feel alone right now. And I think that you want this person to notice you. You don't want to be left out in the cold and in the dark. You're following your path. It doesn't seem clear. It does seem kind of dark and cold. And I think you're hoping that this person can help you out, be by your side along your path. And I want to say that you probably have spirit guides, and you probably are aware. You may even have a wolf as a spirit guide. And even though these are flowers here, this also to me, it feels like bubbles coming up like underwater, like so far in the depth of your emotions that you can't quite see. It looks dark. There's signs and things around that you're not able to see. You've turned your back. You've come from outside in the cold on your own. But let's get some more information. This person that you're thinking of, I want to say, has left you this way, or has left you feeling desolate and unable to come up for air. So in that sense, it feels like your wish, or you're hoping your luck will change, that you can reconnect with this person and come up for air and not feel so alone. Or you've just felt this way all your life and you're not sure that there's even any particular person out there for you, and you are hoping your luck will change in that direction. So let's find out some more. Tell me more, Spirit, about group number 1 and how their luck is going to change. Okay, so 2 cards fell. We have Caradwin, Transformation, Knowledge, and Magic. Okay. And Master of the Hunt, Speed, Masculinity, and Flow. All right. I feel like the speed at which things are happening is not to your liking. Having to go through this, being left behind, or just always feeling alone and desolate, has been transformative for you. It's part of a transformation process, kind of like going from a caterpillar into a cocoon, or whatever it is that they weave themselves into before they become the butterfly. So with this desolation here, feeling like you can't come up for air, feeling alone, I feel like you're in that cocoon stage. I know it's not cocoon. I can't remember what the word is for when a caterpillar changes into the stage before turning into a butterfly, but I feel like that's where you're at, and you feel kind of stuck and alone, and you don't know exactly what's going on. You know there's kind of magic involved. You know that, like I said, you have a guide. I feel like there is a wolf, or maybe a dog, or a coyote, or some kind of canine that is by your side that you're kind of aware of, especially with the Master of the Hunt here. Maybe he's a shapeshifter, he or she. I'm saying he because this is masculinity. This wolf is a hunter, is a shapeshifter, is a guide, is with you every step of the way, and has been your only hope, or only hold to something besides just being lost within your own self. So I want to say Spirit is acknowledging that you're in this midpoint, this transformation, and that yes, Spirit has been by your side, and has been hearing your prayers and listening to your cries, and listening to your wishes and desires. And Spirit is trying to help move you through. The speed and the flow of it is, like I said, not to your liking. But Spirit is here saying, hang on, go with the flow. There is an end point. There is a reason for all of this. And your luck is changing. So let's get some more information. Tell me more about group number 1, Spirit. About their luck and what's going to change. And what to look for. All right, we have elves, playfulness. These guys look like elves, so that's kind of fitting. Secret spring, success. Okay. I think within this time frame where you are in this cocoon, in the spring, the word spring, success, and bear spirit, healing. Yes, you're healing. You're transforming. You're learning new knowledge. You're understanding the magic of life and the secrets of coming through hard times. And I feel like coming up with this healing is playfulness and success, so it doesn't have to feel so heavy. The energy and how you feel like so alone, there's a way to play, because there's more people here, or there's fairies in here, so there's multiple people. And again, we have a bear here, so there may be a bear spirit guide. Also, could be Master of the Hunt. Could shapeshift. Maybe Maybe you are aware of some kind of guide with you that looks in human form or can be kind of an elf form or an animal form. Could be bear or wolf. Now, I don't know personally what each of those totem animals stand for, but that might be something that you could Google. Look up what wolf is. I'm pretty sure it's probably has to do with leadership. Bear would have to be protection, I would think, on the most basic level. So those things are in your life. Maybe you're not seeing it, but they're coming through. Things are happening. Things are changing. And the reason why I because of this awareness, even though you feel like you're stuck in this place, you're aware that there's more, and that I think you know that there's more coming, but you want it to come quicker. And it's almost like wanting it to happen faster is slowing it down, if that makes any sense to you. But secret spring success. So I thought of spring, which spring is right around the corner from the time I'm shooting this. I think things are going to change and come about. It's interesting that there's a winter scene here and a winter scene here. So it's part of that sleeping or, cocoon phase, that withholding. Spring is coming. So it's like you're about to blossom or bloom into who you are, who you want to be, and therefore, I was thinking that this would be about somebody else, but this is more like personal, your own growth. I'm not seeing like another particular person in mind that maybe you're trying to get better for. This is about yourself, and I'm hoping what these cards will say is, through spring, and as you're healing and as you're transforming and you're gathering yourself and you're becoming more who you are meant to be, that special person will come along. I'm hoping that's what these cards are going to say, but we're going to find out. This may be just all about you, your own personal growth, and where the luck is happening as it's finally coming to an end, this winter time that you're experiencing, this time of, and for lack of a better word, a time of lack, or not having enough people, not having, having to fight like every day to live, to interact, to, just living your life every day. Oh, okay. I had a couple there. So tell me more, Spirit, about group number 1. We have Justice, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, yes. So your luck is changing because more people are coming into your life. Master of the Hunt with masculinity, and we have the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So these are very feminine cards, and fertility, and a lot of this emotional depth. Like I said, you can't come up for air. You're so involved in emotional depth, but I feel like you emerge as the ultimate mother. Like the Empress is the ultimate mother, and the Queen of Cups is the emotional authority, the maturity. And while being where you're at and stuck and maybe not the most emotionally mature, as you go through all of this and your luck changes throughout spring and you heal and you start feeling more playful, you take your spot as the authority, or you have an understanding of emotions, and you just have an understanding and a depth that is, I want to say, unmatched by anyone you know. And with this Justice here, it makes me think karma. So it's all going to balance out. This is your luck. The Three of Pentacles is about working with somebody to create something. So this person that is, and this person feels new. Like you aren't, like there may be some awareness in some level that you know that there's somebody out there for you that can understand you, walk with you, support you, and vice versa, that you can understand, because I feel like you're such a unique person. And the two of you together can create something that's really special. And it's a justice, it's a balance, it's a karmic balance that whatever they had to go through, whatever they're going through, you're having to go through what you're going through, your transformation. And it feels like throughout spring you get more playfulness back, healing for both of you. There is success for yourself, and then there's justice too that happens for you. So I don't know if that means that maybe the reason why you're in this funk is because, let's say, a divorce, processing a divorce. Finally in spring, justice, it finally comes out. It finally is over. Everything is worked out. Something along those lines. But it's like something happens and then you're able to move on, move forward. All right, let's get one last piece of advice. Oh, and I just spilled those everywhere. Hopefully those are all right side up. Not really. Well, that's okay. I'll figure that out in a minute. All right, Spirit, tell me more. Give me one last piece of advice for group number 1. About where their luck is going to change. All right. Trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. Okay. Trust that this guide, this shape-shifting guide, or if you believe in God or other guides or spirit or the universe or your ancestors, whatever it is, trust that this is all happening for a reason, and that you are starting to come out of this desolation or this isolation or lack of maybe feeling supported or loved or cared for. That's all coming to an end. It is moving forward, and I think that you have a lot to look forward to, and you are going to collaborate with someone. There is someone out there coming, or you're going to meet and stumble into. All right, group number 1, I think that's all the messages I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste. Hello there, group number 2. You picked the lucky horseshoe. So what I get with this symbol is you're hoping your luck will change with feeling fulfilled, with you want to have more joy, celebration, family or community, social interactions, cheering, happy, want to have that emotional fulfillment. You feel like you're lacking in that in some way. So let's find out some more. Tell me more about group 2 and how their luck is going to change. Spirit, please. Tell me about group number 2's luck. Where and how it's going to change for them. We have creativity. Okay. And shadow treasures. Okay, so there's something hidden, some kind of creativity hidden deep inside of you. And then I think it is trying to get out. So watch for opportunities or pay attention to when you act upon something that doesn't make a lot of sense, or you are receiving ideas or things in your head that you're like, where did this come from? I feel like there's a lot that I feel like you're a creative person, and maybe you've tried some creative endeavors or tasks or projects. They haven't given you the fulfillment that you want. I feel like you've been trying to do this alone on your own. But I feel like there's also a part of you, the shadow treasures. There's a darker part that maybe you are a little less gung-ho about exploring. But there's a certain amount of treasure in there. And not only that, but I like to see these little spots as like spirits. So the more you go within to figure out what's going on inside, the darkness, the scary parts, it's going to enhance your creativity, which then in turn is going to enhance your happiness and fulfillment. But it's also going to attract more energy, more people, and I think more support, and where celebration and stuff comes in, it's more important, and you get emotionally fulfilled because you're giving, these people are accepting, receiving, and then they're giving back to you. But it's like you haven't opened up enough to receive that kind of thing. You haven't given enough to receive, because you have to give to receive. But let's get some more information. Tell me more, Spirit, about Group 2's luck. Where and how it's going to change. I feel like the luck is going to change in not only how you attract people into your life, like your soul tribe, but the quality of person, attracting support, love, affection, that kind of thing. Tell me more about Group 2 and their luck. There we go. All right, we have step out, hidden, courage, camouflage. Yes, yes, you've been camouflaged. People can't get close to you. And the green woman, feminine, nature, oneness. I think your creativity, especially with all the tree or the bushes and flowers, you definitely need to go out into nature to get some inspiration to help you with that creativity, to connect you with your femininity, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Whatever your gender is, there is a feminine aspect, the nurturing, introvert, feeling more, I don't want to say just introverted, but masculine is more outwardly expressive, whereas feminine is more receptive and internal and softer. And that's where creativity comes into. So there's nothing that's better or worse about either side. It's just sometimes we lose track of one because we think we have to be tough and mean and show something to the outside world so that people can't get to your soft inner side. But by you going within and taking care of finding your shadow treasures, because even though it's shadow work that that really was what Spirit is asking you to do, there's treasures in there. And this is going to help you step out from behind anything that you've been hiding behind that keeps you from your soul tribe, or keeps you from people that can help you and love you and want to give you attention and that kind of thing. And by stepping out, having that courage and being more in touch with who you are, not only does it create the creativity, but it helps you to be more creative. It's going to help you be more sociable, more people around, and to help you, to guide you, to celebrate with you. There's this thing about celebrating and just fill up your own cup. You need to fill up your own cup. If you're the type of person that takes care of everybody else and you're all on your own and there's really nobody to take care of you, then you're emptying your cup and you're not able, because this is like a cup, right? You got to fill it up with your own self and sense and what makes you happy. And if you need more interaction and more joy and happiness and cheerfulness, and that comes with being with others, then that's where you need to step out and take chances and do that sort of thing for yourself to fill up your own cup. Because then especially once you're filled up and it's overflowing, it's easy to help out other people. And then even that will attract more people, more possibility of celebration, more joy, more happiness, more fulfillment. All right, Spirit. Tell me more about group number 2's luck and how it's going to change. What else can you tell me about group number 2, Spirit, about their luck? Oh, okay. We'll start with that one. Air Spirit, knowledge. Okay. Willow Spirit, flexibility. Oh, that's not... It doesn't look so hot. That reflection on there. And Bluebird Spirit, happiness. See, happiness is coming. You just have to step out from behind whatever you're hiding from and share those shadow treasures. When you go and look at yourself and you look at your shadow and you find the knowledge and that you can share with people, that's going to bring you more happiness too. That's going to fill your cup, because once you recognize what's going on inside yourself and then you see it when someone else, you might be able to help them deal with their insecurities or disappointments or whatever it is that they're going through, because you recognize it because you've done this. Spirit is saying be flexible. Definitely keep some flexibility about stepping out. If you step out from behind, let's say a tree, right? You step out and you put yourself out there, you take a chance, and the first time, and someone squashes you, someone hurts your feelings, it doesn't work, you're upset. Be flexible. There is still, that is a shadow treasure. There's something to learn from that, and you'll get some kind of knowledge from that. Let's say like a rejection or somebody not responding to you for something. Whatever, however it is that you decide to step out and come out from your hiding place. Be flexible and know that sometimes things that don't happen the way you want them to are for a reason and for purpose, and it's just going to lead you to whatever is better than what you thought you could have. A lot of times it's what it is. Spirit's like, oh yeah, you want this? Well, we can do better. And so life has a way of leading you away from what you don't need or don't want. You know, you may want this, but that might not be what's best for you. So the door will close in that direction, but a new one will open up, and then you'll go forward and you'll find even better than what you were hoping for or looking for. So be flexible. Knowledge is definitely coming. You are gaining a lot of knowledge out of this, and happiness, which is what we've been talking about. It's filling your own cup, being happy, joyous, celebrating, having people around, loved ones, that kind of thing. Being in touch with your own femininity and oneness and nature is pretty key here. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about group number 2's luck. Ooh. How it's going to change. What else can you tell us? Spirit, please. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The Seven of Cups. The Page of Swords. And the Hermit. Okay. I talked about going it alone earlier. And there was reason for it, and it was good that you've gone through this and you've tried to do this on your own. You've gained knowledge, the book here, and knowledge. Again, though, it is time. It is time to come out and bring that knowledge forth. Bring it to whoever you meet up with. This is part of your happiness. This is part of filling up your own cup, because you've learned something. You have something to share, and it's valuable. Even if it isn't valuable to the first person you talk to. Like I said, there could be something where you start talking about something and they blow you off, right? And that hurts. That's like a type of rejection. And, then you can start questioning, like, oh, well, maybe I don't know what I think I know. Maybe I can't help. But that's not the reaction that is going to best suit you or give you the happiness and fulfillment that you're looking for. There is a lesson to learn in that. Maybe it was how you were approached. Maybe it had nothing to do with you, and this person is just totally closed. And you get to learn that if someone is like this, then they're probably closed. And the next person that you meet that has this kind of trait or this kind of attitude, you know that even though you are going to try to help them and tell them something good, that they might be like, whatever, toss it out. You won't have to take it so personally. So there is positivity in being in negative responses from people. So Queen of Pentacles, this makes me think the Green Woman. It's a feminine energy. She has authority, but she also has her P's and Q's in order. So she knows how to deal with money. She knows how to get resources. She knows how to make herself and her family feel stable and secure, and always knowing, like always having resources or money and finances coming in, always taking care of that kind of thing. And so I see this as you, and as you come out, step out, you're flexible, you're learning more, you're sharing more, you're celebrating more, you're spending time with people more. You're seeing that you have a lot of options in front of you, a lot more than you did when you're stuck in your place of, I got to do this all on my own. I got to come up with things or come up with the solutions. And you don't want to, not being able to look at some of the darkness inside, or not wanting anyone else to see it. But as you step out from hiding and have the courage and try new things, you're building up some happiness. You're filling up your cup. You're being given opportunities and different choices to go different ways with this information or with these people. Somebody says, oh, let's go do this type of project, or let's go celebrate over here, or let's move over here because we can do this, or whatever that is, that however that manifests for you. You're like, you get to start this. It's like you get to move into a new cycle. You're moving out of the hermithood. You're working with others. And it feels like you're a child in a way, because you've been separated for so long, and here you are back. And now you're learning that you have options that you had no idea before. But it's a wonderment. It's approaching a new project or lifestyle or whatever from the eyes of a child, from innocence. It's not from anger or hurt. You're not lashing out or being spiteful at something, because sometimes we get angry and so we start treating people a different way. So that would be like, a new, so the swords is about mental energy. So it's a new perspective. It's a new way of looking at things, looking at people, situations, and you're doing it in a healthy way, and that's good. And while you always have the time you spent alone to draw from, I don't think that's something you're going to return to, especially in the next 30 to 60 days. What's happening in the next 30 to 60 days, you're stepping out, you're learning, you're gathering your tribe almost, or you're getting to know your tribe, you're getting to know more people, you're letting people in to help you when you need it. And I think on some level, because of your knowledge and when you start sharing, you'll be looked up to, because you'll kind of have an emotional maturity that, say, someone who's never spent time alone would have. You have some knowledge and wisdom from your choices that someone else wouldn't, who hasn't spent time trying to figure things out or do things on their own. All right, let's get one final message from Spirit. What final piece of advice do you have for group number 2, please, Spirit? Oh, well, it looks like 2. First, we have cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. Okay. Yeah, you're like cleansing by looking at your shadow self and stuff. You're cleansing stuff that no longer helps you. And then resilient. Stay as strong as evergreen trees. Yep. Like I said, you get rejected, be flexible, be resilient, come back, talk to the next person. You'll probably get a completely different reaction. Or if this is about, you know, moving or finding another job, you want to interview and you totally bomb it. It's okay, because that's the one that wasn't meant for you. You go to the next one and you'll probably just, they'll probably hire you on the spot, that kind of thing. So your luck is definitely changing. You're going to feel more fulfilled. Your cup will be full and you'll be able to share as it overflows with love and support and creativity. You'll be able to share that with others and no longer having to feel like you have to camouflage or hide yourself. All right, group number 2, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste. Hello there, group number 3. You chose the pot of gold. All right, so what that says to me is you're looking for luck to change in your finances or job or anything with the material, you know, getting resources, having what you need to feel like you can take care of yourself and your family. So let's dive right in. Spirit, tell me about group number 3's luck and how is it going to change? Tell me about group number 3's luck, Spirit. All right, I will grab that. All right, so we have prosperity. Okay. Well, that lines up with that. And divine light. Okay. So I find it interesting that the prosperity card here is so dark, and then the nighttime with the moon, and then divine light is the sunrise here at Stonehenge. So your prosperity is coming. It is coming with some kind of divine intervention, divine light, sometime within the next 30 to 60 days. I think you're going to have some kind of almost like a religious experience. Some kind of experience that makes you feel more connected to who you are, what you want, what you're here for. I feel like it's going to give you some knowledge about how things really work, about how manifestation works and the law of attraction, that sort of thing. Or maybe you're going to read something and a light bulb is going to go off. So that's where that divine light, you're going to get intuition, some kind of message, something is going to happen. And I feel like it's going to like click. It's going to just, oh, okay. And then you're going to be able to move forward. But let's find out some more. Tell me more about group 3's luck. Spirit, please. What else can we know about this? Oh, okay. All right, so this is the card that fell out. Blue, depressed, isolated, help. Okay. Yes, I see that that's, Spirit is confirming that you feel that way. The hair, otherworld, shape-shifting, fertility. Okay. Otherworld, it's this night and day, dark and light, the hair, above ground, below ground, the regular world, the underworld. There's a maze behind this very blue, isolated. So I think you feel lost, and I could see that even like in the Stonehenge here. Not being able, like being, this is even like the white rabbit, right? Down the rabbit hole. There's a moon here and a moon here. So, and there's a labyrinth here. So it's easy to get lost in the maze of life, in the maze of everything, to be feeling alone, isolated, depressed. And what I want to say here with this is you've been able to shapeshift to get through life every day that you need to. I'm not saying it hasn't been a struggle. I imagine every day there's something. You don't know if you're going to be able to pay rent next time, or you don't know if you can pay this bill. You know those kinds of things that are going through your head, and you don't know how you're going to get out of this mess that you're kind of in. That you're working or you're making money, but it's never enough. There's always something else that comes up, or somebody else comes along and takes like a possibility of stepping up in the company that you're working for, where you really need it, but someone else gets it, or any of these things. It feels like almost like the universe is against you or trying to keep you down. But I'm telling you, there's a point coming up in the next 30, 60 days, whether it's like a light bulb, it's something that quickly changes, and you can see how life works more towards the law of attraction, or how to manifest the things that you need and want, or just feeling like you're deserving of it. There's almost a sense that what keeps you down or keeps it hard is that you don't know if you deserve more than what you're getting. So fertility here, the rabbit is synonymous with fertility and making more. So you are due prosperity, you are due fertility. It is coming. It may even come in the sense of a religious experience, like there's sunbeam coming through this. Maybe there's a sunbeam that comes down from the clouds, it hits something, it makes you think of something, where it's hitting, or something clicks, something happens, it's coming. And then you'll be able to move forward with that idea to start making more, not even just money, but just happiness, more fulfillment of all kinds. But the main thing I think right now, and what you're looking for your luck to change, is in the financial realm, possibly career. And your ability to shapeshift is what's really going to make things work. I think you understand when I say shape-shifting, because I think you've had to be kind of a jack of all trades. You've had to do this kind of job, and then you had to work this kind of job to make ends meet, that kind of thing. So you can be whatever someone else needs you to be, and you need that to be able to make you more money or give you more resources or whatever it is that you need, so that you can feel safer, more secure, and stable. All right, let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about group number 3's luck and what's going to happen. Where is group number 3's luck going to change? Oop, and how? How is their luck going to change, Spirit? Starry Night, acceptance. Okay. Daffodil Fairy, new beginnings. Yeah, see, this divine light is just, it's going to cause something. It's just going to snap. Phoenix, transmutation. And you will rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Better, stronger, happier, more supported, or more feeling more, less of that depression and isolation. Even if that just comes from this religious experience, this divine light, you won't feel so alone. At least Spirit has got your back. If there's no one in your life right now that you feel like is very supportive of you or cares for you, that is going to change that feeling. And then accepting that, I think this is about accepting that you are deserving of prosperity, fertility, security, finances, wealth. You are deserving, and you have to accept that for the universe to give you the things that you need. So if you need to go within, and maybe that's where this divine light comes in, you're going within, you're looking at your attitudes, your beliefs, your ideas about what wealth is or how to get it or what you deserve. Something will click for you. Maybe you will meet with a particular guide. Maybe Rabbit is a spirit guide for you. whatever it is. And daffodils makes me think spring, definitely new beginnings. Spring is all about new beginnings. I'm going to say the spring season, this is where your luck is going to change, and not only with finances, but with you being able to accept, even if it's a gift from somebody, even if it's help from somebody, you're going to be able to accept these things much, much more. And that will also help with feeling isolated and depressed and alone. So things are definitely on the turnaround for you. You just got to hang on a little bit longer. Springtime will definitely be a time for, and look, there's daffodils here too. So even daffodils, when you start seeing daffodils, which they're in stores and they're popping up everywhere, at least where I live, in the Northern Hemisphere, those could be signs and symbols. That could be spirit trying to reach out to you to remind you, yes, it's coming, you're due, you're going to get your prosperity and your fertility that you are dreaming of and wanting and hoping for. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about group number 3's luck. How is it going to change? Whoops. Well, that might be enough. Nope, yep, that's all 4. That worked out. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see? So this is looking at finances, security, stability from a new perspective, and almost like a child with amazement and wonderment. Instead of looking at finances and that sort of thing and wealth as something difficult to get a hold of or not worthy of. Queen of Cups. The Moon. Again, the Moon. And 7 of Swords. Yeah. See, it feels like this is the illusion that you have, the illusion that everybody's stealing from you, or the universe is stealing from you, or against you. People are against you. They're being sneaky. But that is the illusion. That is what's holding you back and keeping your prosperity from coming in, because being angry about that, but also feeling like you don't deserve wealth for whatever reason. But you are an authority in your own right, and I see this helping you mature emotionally as well, because the way it feels to be, the word poor came to mind, but to feel lacking and not having enough and always having to do more and doing whatever you can for anybody to get some money to take care of the things that you need to get the resources that you need to take care of yourself or your family. But that the illusion is that the world or the universe is stealing from you or not giving you your fair share. And I think through accepting, there's somebody maybe that wants to help you out. Accept the gift. It's part of the universe trying to help you out. Learn to accept the opportunities and gifts that are being handed to you. Which also, like I said, this is a new perspective. This is Pentacles. This has to do with the physical realm, with security, stability, resources, valuables, money, wealth, that kind of thing. And it makes you a queen. Whether you're male or female, it's not a gender thing. It just gets you more in touch with your feminine aspects and authority and maturity. And because it's cups, then the emotional level. So you kind of get a grip on your emotions much better through this process as your luck is changing. And this illusion can go away. So the dark night will become, your prosperity will be out in the day. Your acceptance will be in the day, in the divine light. That's where you're headed. Out of the dark into the light. All right, Spirit. One final message for group number 3, please. About how their luck is changing. That's too many. All right. Okay. We had one drop. Cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. Okay, connecting with nature is another way too of feeling better about yourself. even getting answers, getting that divine light. I think whether you go within and there's a light that you can see or shines on you and helps you come up with new ideas, and or you're out and about in your day and, like I said, a sunbeam hits something, or a certain light in a room, the way it shines, it gives you an idea, or, like I said, a light bulb in your head. There's something to do with divine light, possible religious experience that helps move you out of the old way of thinking into the new way of thinking, which brings more prosperity and fertility and happiness and a new perspective on what wealth means and how to get it. All right, group number 3, and cleanse. Wash your wears, so cleanse you're cleansing yourself of these old ideas that haven't gotten you where you want to be, okay? Shapeshift, keep shape-shifting. You're going to shape-shift it into something that is full of prosperity and lots of fulfillment. I think now that's all the messages I have for you, group number 3. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste. Hello there, group number 4. You picked the 4-leaf clover or shamrock. So what this tells me is that you're hoping for your luck to change when it comes to understanding your purpose, your meaning here, what your life purpose is, what your soul purpose is. Now, sometimes this can be career. A lot of people think that that's the way they pick a career, they go for it, and that's their life purpose. That's how they fulfill that desire within them. But we're going to find out more. I feel like this has to do with finding more information. I think you have like a broad idea of what you're here to do, but you don't know specifically which way to go or which path to take. So I think your luck is going to change because Spirit is going to show you more, and or you are more open and receptive to seeing signs and synchronicities that will show you how to move forward. But let's find out what the cards say. Spirit, tell me about group number 4's luck and how it's going to change. Tell me about group number 4's luck. We have clarity. Yeah, see, it's going to clear up. That is where your luck is changing. And transformation. But I don't think that it's going to be an easy answer. I don't know that you're necessarily even going to like how it clears up, because it's going to cause a transformation in you. If you're not already experiencing this transformation, it's coming very shortly. I feel like you've already started. There is kind of a clarity that came to you at some point. And while they're like both in the dark, it's still hard to see. It's still kind of fuzzy. It's like if you have a big jigsaw puzzle, you got a few more pieces in. Like if it was like a picture of a cat, you got the face together now. You don't have the rest of it done, and you may have the edges, but you have the cat face, and you can kind of tell where it's going to sit in the puzzle, and then you can like put more pieces of the puzzle around it and stick it to the sides and fill in the puzzle. So that's the kind of clarity that I think you've already had. So you've got an idea, like I said, of what you're here to do. You're still trying to figure out how to do it. And by getting this knowledge, it's causing a transformation, because you're going to have to approach this from a different angle than you expected. Or there's something about it that you had no idea, but it feels right, so you know to go forward. And both of these have that symbol. I forgot what that symbol is called, but it's a Celtic symbol, and it's the spirals of life, always going and going. It's even on the back of these cards, is that spiral there. All right, let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about group number 4's luck. What and how is it going to change? Tell me more about group number 4's luck. All right, we have the Weavers, fate, manifestation, decisions. Yes. Your fate is becoming clearer and clearer through this transformation as well. And standing stones, ancestors, gateways, sacred. Okay. You have ancestors guiding you, helping you. There is a sacredness to this journey, this path that you're on. There is it's a big, I want to say it's a big spiritual deal. You're here to help people on some level, to help yourself. And you're part of weaving some kind of, I don't want to say quilt, but you're weaving some kind of fabric into manifestation. You're making decisions, especially with this transformation and this clarity, that's creating something and you still aren't super clear. It's like you get information and you make, like I said, that puzzle piece, you put a little bit more pieces around the cat's face or something. So you're in that's where I think that's where your luck is changing in the next 30 to 60 days. You're going to be maybe moving faster through the choices and decisions, the milestones, the gateways. So there's like a threshold that you have to learn so much, then you step through, and then you have a whole nother set of things to learn, and you get more clarity about what you're here to do. And then once you get that down, you have the next gateway or threshold, and you have to step through that, and then you have more. So this is part of your fate. This is part of something, whether you believe in reincarnation or not. I believe in multiple lives, and this is something that you've chosen for yourself, and you're just trying to figure out what the details are and how, it's like you're trying to put the whole picture together before knowing how to even do it. So you just have to keep going day by day, pushing through piece by piece, through section by section, and it'll get clearer and clearer and clearer. And all the while you're transforming into a very, I want to say sacred spiritual being that is connected on many levels with many beings. And it is possible that spider is a spirit guide for you. I would encourage you to look it up on Google, what it means, and how it can help you. And it's almost like this hair on this person's too is like, it's not a web, but the way it's fanned out, it's almost like that, like you're weaving the fates of not just you, but maybe other people around you. You have this kind of power and this spiral, and there's something really special about you and your purpose on this earth, and you know it, and you've been searching, and I think that you're going to get more and more answers, especially if you're more open and willing to see signs and synchronicities. Spirit is talking to you. If you see a spider, maybe what you're talking about when you see that spider is important and you need to make a mental note. Maybe it'll come up later, that kind of thing. But let's find out some more. Spirit, tell me more about group number 4's luck. How and where it's going to change. What they need to know about their life purpose, soul purpose, reason they're here. Okay, a couple cards fell there. I'll grab those in a minute. Okay. Those kind of flew. All right, we have water spirit, manifesting dreams. See, you're manifesting. Things are definitely turning around for you, and there's an emotional aspect to it. Daffodil fairy, new beginnings. Yep. And it's got, daffodil. Daffodil makes me think spring, and spring is right around the corner, at least where I live, in the northern hemisphere. So you might even see fairies, or you have seen fairies, or you've spoken to fairies. Otter might be another animal for you to look up as well. There could be a significance there. But manifesting dreams. So if you, and weaver of time, of fate, there's something in your dreams. Your ancestors probably come through in your dreams. There's a gateway between these standing stones, or a threshold of some kind. And like she's looking into the stone. This is almost like, and they're looking into like these stones. It's almost like divining or looking at an orb or a crystal ball to try to see your future. And it's like you're trying. And I want to say you're almost trying too hard. You're almost trying too hard to see signs or make things happen. So you are definitely weaving something. You're dreaming, you're manifesting, you're transforming. And clarity is coming. But also have time to just let things happen instead of trying to make things happen. I think that's what Spirit is trying to say here. And then we have acceptance, Starry Night. Yeah. Acceptance of, while you are weaving your fate, you don't control it. I don't know how to explain. You're making choices, decisions, you're weaving your fate. But accepting that some things are out of your control might be, you might need to hear that. I think that's what Spirit is saying, that sometimes you can make things happen, and then there's times where you have to let things happen. And I think you're coming into a time where things are going to happen faster and you're going to have to let them. And while you wanted things to happen faster because you want more clarity, it's also going to be, I think, a little more overwhelming, and you're going to have to take more time to think about things and to get that clarity and to put more puzzle pieces together to make the bigger picture. Because that's like what you're missing is the bigger picture. You've got pieces. And accept that everything will come in due time when it's meant to. Okay? All right, let's get some more information. Tell me more about Group 4's luck. Please, Spirit. What else do they need to know? What else can we find out about Group number 4's luck, Spirit? You have the 7 of Swords. The 3 of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. All right. 7 of Swords. I want to say that this card is telling me that you feel like information or knowledge is being kept from you. You keep going, like I said, you keep looking for something. Like you go to this box, you open it up thinking you're going to find something, and there's nothing there. So it feels like the universe is playing with you, or is teasing you, telling you to go somewhere, and then when you go there, there's nothing there. You don't understand. The 3 of Wands is about, well, it looks like almost the figure 8 or the infinity symbol. But traditionally, the 3 of Wands is about kind of looking out over the horizon, waiting for something to happen, which is kind of what I was just saying. You have to sometimes let things happen. But this is also, it feels like you're tired of waiting, of letting things happen. You've tried to go or listen to rules of going about manifesting one way, or you've tried to listen to this part of you that says to do this, and it's not, happening, or the fact that you need to just sit and let some things happen. You don't like that. You're fighting it. You want to have action. Like you want to make choices. Like this person is walking precariously, trying to balance two things and make sure they don't fall. So by trying so hard, this is about decisions too. Your decisions affect what you're weaving. And if you make headstrong, quick decisions and take action without sitting on something or letting things brew the amount of time that they need to, you get knocked off. And then you get frustrated. And you're mad. It's like you're in this loop. You try, and then it fails. And You try to balance everything. You try to go along with all the rules, the things that you've heard, the things that you've researched. But I don't know if you can hear to my voice, but there's that sense of urgency, like I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. And I don't want to wait around anymore. But if you can maybe start a meditation practice, something where you can take time every day to slow down and just let information come to you versus trying to force your way, or trying to make a puzzle piece fit that doesn't fit, or trying to balance too much and losing sight of what you're really trying to do, because you're balancing so hard to make sure you don't fall that you can't see what's really in front of you. But with the Four of Wands here, this is a card of success and happiness. So while you're kind of fighting with your own thoughts, your own beliefs, it's all like internal here, trying to figure out what your purpose is and trying to do the right thing, and trying to help yourself, help the world, help others. You will, by accepting, there's something you need to accept about knowing when to push and knowing when to relax. And it's just accepting that sometimes you do have to sit around and wait and watch the horizon and wait for something to come to you. I know you don't want to hear that, but that is the key to success and happiness and having all the things that you want, including a better clarity about your purpose. But I also see this as financial success, emotional success, like a castle. You have family, you have people support, there's faces in the rocks, you're up high. So you have great defenses. People can't just come and hurt you. It's hard for them to do something that is hurtful. You've got ancestors guiding you. Yeah, you've got some big important thing, and success is coming. I don't know this actual success is coming in the next 30 to 60 days, or maybe there's just a sense of stability that comes. You've worked through some of this stuff. You have found a balance that works for you. With this new beginning, you understand you're transforming, and you're understanding, accepting, and how to manifest, when to push, like I said, and when to sit back and watch. So that's where your luck is changing. All right, one final message, please, for group number 4, Spirit, about their luck and how it's changing. One last piece of advice, Spirit, please. Forbearance. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. Yes. Yes. Don't be deterred when you push, try to make things happen, and it doesn't happen. Don't be deterred when you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs, waiting for a sign, waiting for something, and it's not happening the way you want to. Keep pushing forward. Clarity is coming. You will get the answers when and where they need to come to you. So that frustration, that's where your luck will change, because you'll be able to flow better with spirit, timing, divine, light, whatever. The universe. Emotions can calm down, and you can enjoy life a little bit more. It feels like you haven't been able to enjoy lately. So when that success comes, that's going to feel really, really good. All right, group number 4, keep going at it. Don't be deterred. I believe that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.